Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we have what I think is going to be a pretty fun adventure for you. So we're going to be going up against the 5.5 star weekly nightmare. And for this nightmare, they have the mana flow, so they get another mana gem. But they also have the Wanderer's Benediction. So game start, the foe plants 200 chimes in their deck. Now, these chimes, when they're able to pull them out, they grant a random ally in hand 1/1. So they're scaling up their units with these chimes, but then with the deadly modifier, when they actually summon the unit, which is now bigger from the chimes, they now get their stats granted equal to half of it rounded up. So their units are going to be even bigger and benefiting from these chimes even more. And so what I thought would be fun to do is to combat these chimes, go ahead and go for our Caitlyn. So even though they're going to have a bunch of chimes in their deck, we're going to try to fill the deck also with Flashbombs. So it should be a pretty fun match to see what can come out on top. The scaling they get from their chimes or the damage we can do from our Flashbombs. So for Caitlyn, we do have her at the 6 stars, and we're kind of going with what I think is her best build. So we have her Hex Tech Rifle, giving us flashbomb traps immediately and then making sure our flashbomb traps can't miss, which is really nice. The harmless scarecrow, which lets us terrify them, so we're able to make them draw another card and then obliterate it, but they're still going to activate any traps. But any of those chimes that they have should get obliterated, which should be really fun. And this also helps us finish out games with giving us some extra 2/2 and overwhelm if they get below that 15 card threshold. And then we're going for the hidden tome so that when we play our Caitlyn or our support champion, we can immediately play some of our powerful spells, such as our Sheriff of Piltover, which puts a flashbomb trap on every card in their deck, or our Ace in the Hole from our 6 star. Now, if you're enjoying all daily content, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated, and let's get into it. Trifarian. She's not going to hit that by default. I think most of our units won't hit Trifarian, so that's a little sad. We could get it and try to build around it, but I think let's do a reroll. Sure, stabilize. This will be very good for our support champion, so we'll get double copies of the Sheriff of Piltover power. All right, let's go for a squeaker. I think this is okay. Do we want to drop her right away? Sure.
News from the Undercity Detective Zane.
She can get some strikes off, try to get some more damage down. All right, let's go ahead and do a Ace in the Hole to kill that one. Fantastic. Also, yeah, since we have the harmless scarecrow, being able to drop anything that's 3 cost or higher is quite nice. That's...
One step ahead.
Yeah, so they'd be able to block and kill our Caitlyn with their Poro, which isn't the best. So we'll maybe hold off a little bit. 11 chimes.
As they say,
Did all of our flashbombs hit a single target? I think they did. Let's drop a Justice Rider to get some more of those going. Oh, those are big units. Those are very, very big units. I think let's get rid of this one since it's the only one with Overwhelm. And let's maybe get rid of that one just because it's killing another unit. Alright, so Caitlyn won't actually be able to end. Sad, but it's close. And yeah, I'm fine with this. Alright, let's drop the Ace in the Hole. And that'll be game. GG. All spells cost 1 more. Don't think I really want to deal with that. I think let's go for a Charlatan. We technically could use this to maybe boost some of our spells to be a 3 cost so that they would trigger our harmless scarecrow. But yeah, we can go for Charlatan. Alright, let's go for a support champion. We want someone nice and cheap. That looks perfect. It's going to be a bit of an issue because the ephemeral copy will also do a capture. And so when they get, or when it dies, it's going to get released. But yeah, I think this looks pretty good. Yeah, let's go for Lucian. We can drop him turn 1, get those Sheriff of Piltovers immediately rolling. That'll be nice. Chamber can be okay. The foe refills 3 spell mana. They steal spell mana. I think let's go for Burblefish. All right, we'll get rid of Officer. Well, it's not bad. We want to have a little bit more early aggression. $11.
Got him on the roof.
I think let's actually go for Peddler first, which we probably should have waited to play. Play this before we played all of our spells. We also are wanting them to play something so our Lucian could get the 2 captures off. Alright, I think we will go ahead and attack like this. They will get their units back when Lucian dies. At least that's normally how it works. I guess we'll maybe keep the Flashbomb Peddler back as well. Alright, 8 cards. I think we're okay. Actually, he still has, looks like a unit captured. So maybe they fixed that issue. That would be nice. Let's again drop a Sheriff Piltover. Let's use an Ace the Hole on that elusive.
Let's talk this out.
All right, I think let's go here. All right, so this will level up our Lucian. Nice.
We're gonna need more coffins.
All right, fantastic. Sure, let's drop this just to kill another one of the units. So when they draw flash bombs, it should hit them pretty hard. All right, 10 and 8. Not too bad.
This is mercy.
I think let's just go ahead and attack like this. If they kill someone, we'll be able to immediately rally.
Why are you here?
All right, that is fine. Oof, that is a big unit. Let's see if we get lucky. We did. Look at that. Fantastic. Ah, another unit I'm not thrilled by. I think... Let's drop an officer squad. There we go. And GG. Kill an ally, grant me its stats and keywords. Sure. More puff caps, more flash bombs, and also killing a unit could have synergy with our Lucian. Let's go for the chamber, and who do we want to give spell shield to? I think we'll actually give spell shield to Lucian, just because if he's holding onto a unit, we don't want them to be able to kill him. Champion item, not bad. Shop, sure. Yeti Helions can be really rough, but I kind of want to see what we can do with this build. So let's try it. Let's get rid of the Piltover Peacemaker, and I think we'll actually hold on to this. So it's like I kind of want to play Lucian, but at the same time I want them to play something. I think, sure, we'll open up with Flashbomb Peddler. Alright, so they blew all their mana. Let's drop this here. Okay, so the ephemeral one is the one that actually got the other unit that captured. Yeah, they consistently pull out those 10 chimes. Do we want to go for Caitlyn? Sure, she'll give us enough mana to drop another Sheriff Piltover.
Makes perfect. News from the Undercity ship. Take the zing.
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Pay off nicely.
Ooh, that is a big overwhelm unit. Alright, not the best. Alright, so we could have our Caitlyn die, and they would do 11 damage. We could also let Lucian die and then be able to drop more copies of him. That would capture their unit and give us more Flashbombs. Although if we drop Lucian, the ephemeral one is going to be the one that captures first, which means they're going to get their unit back, which isn't necessarily the best. I think let's go for the damage, actually.
Now, wait.
Yeah, the Overwhelm, we are not good against Overwhelm. Alright, so we only had 2 Flashbombs this time. I think let's go for the Ace in the Hole first, because that's going to give us more Flashbombs. Man, we only pulled out 1. Oof. Not the best there.
I'm always on the right side of things.
Man, we've 84 Flashbombs, and again, we're only pulling out the bare minimum.
Scoping the area.
Alright, let's go ahead and attack like this. This unit is going to make everyone draw 1. Hopefully we get enough Flashbomb traps that Caitlyn then is able to end the game. But we will see.
Might help, might not.
Ooh, they're 1 away. Alright, so we're going to go for Ace in the Hole, and that'll be GG. Nice. Double attack, not bad. Mr. Thrift, though. Yeah, Mr. Thrift is a lot of fun. That 1 Overwhelm unit hit really hard. Attack, plant 5. I mean, either of them is fine for this. I think we'll go for Caitlyn, but yeah, both of them are okay. She's fun, but also making her so reliant on her Relic is bad game design. I mean, she can do fine without her Relic. Like, I was able to consistently beat Lysandra without it, but yeah, it is a Relic that does give you a lot of power. It would have been nice if some of that power was in other parts of her kit. So, if it wasn't doing quite so much, it would be better. I actually like most of our cards. Because, like, for some of these, they're not bad. I think we'll get rid of the Charlatan. I think we just have other better cards. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. And let's go for Ash. Let's get rid of Piltover. Or Peacemaker. I think her Relic helps, but the Constellation makes her gameplay viable. 6-star makes it a lot more viable. Yeah. So we could drop this. Could go for Lucian. I think let's maybe go for another Sting Officer first.
Tough places breed tough people. There's a nothing escapes my watch.
Alright, let's go for this here. Advanced Intel. And then we'll go ahead and attack. And if they try to block this Lucian, we'll use a Radiant Strike.
Ready the torches.
There we go. Alright, so we can go for Ace in the Hole and kill their Ash. Alright, round 1, 44 Flashbombs for 25 cards. Not bad.
I will unite the Freljord.
Alright, I think let's try to drop Caitlyn. Well, we actually probably want to have Caitlyn on the attack because we're going to get 2 copies of her. So let's maybe just go for an Ace in the Hole and kill their Ash. Let's go for Sheriff Piltover. Sure, we can go for a Mask Mother here.
Fortunate fellow.
You know what? I think we'll actually just take the hit. It's not that much damage. And hopefully they'll die to Flashbombs next round. Alright, so here we're going to go for the Caitlyn.
As they say,
We
makes
potentially
perfect.
could have played Ace in the Hole.
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Should pay off nicely.
Alright, they only have 1 mana. I think let's maybe attack like this. Yeah, both Caitlyn's are going to hit really hard. And yeah, it should be game. Yep, GG. So Shadow Totem on either of these is actually really good. So we could go for Lucian so we get another one of the Sheriff Piltovers, or we can go for with Caitlyn to do what we just did of they have a whole bunch of bombs and then we hit with all of our Caitlyns, then they all do a ton of damage. Also special delivery is pretty good. I think we'll actually go for Caitlyn, although going for Lucian wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, either of those options would be pretty good. Treacherous Terrain is nice. Quick Draw is nice. Hold It is nice. Both of these are actually very, very good. And would probably be the smarter choice to do. But I think Quick Draw can be fun. And I don't necessarily want to rely on the Stun or the Frostbite, even though those would help us out a lot. I want to just try to be as aggressive as possible with our units and really be relying on our Flashbomb traps in order to end. So either of those would probably be better, but let's just go for Quick Draw. And Vagabond. I think let's get rid of both of these. Not bad, but we'd rather have some other things in our opening hand. Interesting. So I think we'll actually open up with this 2-cost Caitlyn. And we don't really care if she dies because dropping her later wouldn't be bad.
Should pay off nicely.
All right, let's go for the Ace in the Hole. Let's actually, Lucian's gonna get a capture off.
The oasis of the dawn.
So let's drop our 0-cost Lucian.
Got them for our God.
Go for a Sheriff.
Giving chase.
One step ahead.
All right, Caitlyn or Lucian could die, and that's kind of fine with us. We're just trying to do as much damage and plant as many flash bombs as possible. Do we want to play this? I mean, it's a 0-cost. Let's actually go for damage, I think, over here.
Strike hard, strike true.
All right, so we have another Lucian we can drop next round.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect.
Let's drop the other Sheriff Piltover. Let's drop the Ace in the Hole. We're trying to use up our mana because we want to drop our Lucian. All right, let's go for Flashbomb Peddler. And we're going to drop double Sheriff Piltover. So they have 119 Flashbomb traps. Solid.
Securing the perimeter.
On foot, burn away the shadows.
All right, so we're not quite ending. Oh, yeah, I guess we use an Ace in the Hole first. If they drop a unit, we're gonna drop like our Justice Rider in order to try to nuke it down somewhat with our flash bombs.
Detected just outside the station.
Like that. Perfect. All right, so she's gonna hit for 25 damage. All right, GG. Poro Fluff's not bad. Nexus Strike, create a copy of me in hand. When I'm summoned, plant 4 flash bomb traps in the top 8 cards. That wouldn't be terrible. I think we're fine though. While this isn't bad, I do like getting more of the advanced intel. Mechanized Mimic. What is this? Your Nexus would take damage, or non-puff cap damage. Damage plant poison puff caps. It's not bad, but at the same time, I don't really want something else on our board because we're kind of struggling with having board space. When I'm summoned, all players draw 1. This wouldn't be bad because we technically make them draw 2 cards, even though 1 would get obliterated. So that could really wreck their board. Yeah, I think let's actually get this. Some monument we could go for, but we have been struggling with board space, and I think we're fine. It could help reduce down some damage. Let's go for shop here. 6 cost. 3 cost stun 2 enemies, not bad. When an ally dies, grant its power to a unit in hand. Can be okay, especially if we had the Trifarian, but I think we're good. Sure, let's go for welcome gifts. Actually, let's leave. So let's do a reroll here. See if we can get the card that makes all players like draw 2. Us draw 2, not terrible. Eclectic Collection's not bad, but something being a 6 cost is a little rough for us. Veteran Investigator, not bad. Sure, let's grab this. Karina, Rally. The good thing about our P and Z is we have so many rerolls. Oh, the Fishmonger again. Oh, okay, so we have some good things here. For 1, this would be able to play this probably for free round 1 if we draw it. And this would make them even bigger, so sure. And Fishmonger's not terrible, but I think we're okay. Let's go up for the spells chest. So let's go for Riptide. Let's get rid of Mask Mother and Radiant Strike. We can hold on to the other 2. Let's go ahead and yeah, I think we could drop our Caitlyn here.
From the Undercity ship, detecting.
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Should pay off.
Let's get rid of that one.
Hello, my best friend.
Go here for Smash and Dash. Alright, if they kill this Caitlyn, it is fine. We're just trying to get as much Flashbomb traps down as possible. Alright, so 26, not the best. Of course, they have 3 units, and ours is the one that gets hit. There's so much going on. I think we'll drop this here. We're on the 5.5 star. Alright, ace in the hole. I think let's actually go for Justice Rider.
Girl, her motorcycle, and justice. Setting up a roadblock. In pursuit.
Let's actually go for Sting Officer. We want them to play something so we can drop this right here.
Yay.
All part of the plan.
Got him on the roof.
Manifesting a copy of its own card. Oh, fantastic.
Got him sighted.
Alright, GG. Alright, let's go for Lucian. Double attack's not as big of a deal, but just getting more copies of Lucian is solid. Alright, spells chest. Okay, this is the one we were looking for. This is really nice. It actually being at a 3 cost isn't bad, but it going down to a 1 cost isn't bad either. So yeah, let's grab that. What do we want to get rid of? I think we'll get rid of Senna. While she isn't bad, especially if we could play her with Lucian. Yeah, I think a lot of our other ones are just better. Alright, let's go for Thresh. Let's get rid of Radiant Strike, and I think we can actually hold on to all of these. I think let's drop the House Wump just to see what they play. Sure. We can go for Caitlyn.
From the Undercity ship, Detective Zane.
It's all in the report, Sheriff.
All right, let's go for Ace in the Hole, since this is expensive enough that it's going to trigger their Flashbombs. Although, do we want to do that? I mean, we already don't have room for Lucian. Sure.
I aim to win, and my aim is excellent.
All right, so all of our Caitlyns are now leveled. That's actually really good. Because now when we draw more Flash Bombs, even though we don't have that many, our Caitlyn's will actually hit a little bit harder now. All right, so we're going to do 8 damage each, which isn't massive, but this is a good chunk considering we have 3 of them. All right, so hopefully he dies next turn.
Now, laying the groundwork.
I got the need for smashing.
Let's actually drop Lucian. While they will get some of their units back, including probably their Thresh, which, oh man, it's like I want to drop Lucian in order to get some of his cards going. I think we'll drop him next turn,
Notify patrol. Close
just
in
so
on
that
the
he actually
schedule.
captures a couple units that could be a problem. Let's actually go for an Ace in the Hole to kill their Thresh right away. Alright, now let's go for Lucian. Alright, I think let's drop a Aloof Traveler, because this is going to make them draw a couple times, which will make our Caitlyn hit pretty hard. So yeah, let's go ahead and drop this here.
Nothing else, not ours.
One night in exchange for another.
Alright, so she alone is going to hit for 27. So yeah, we can go ahead and attack like this. And that's going to be game. Alright, that was a lot of fun. Always a blast to play Caitlyn, and looks like Flash Bomb traps were able to overcome all of their chimes, although they did have some pretty scary big units, but overall able to come away with the win there.